Hey, how's it going, guys? Good to see you all here. We're going to be getting started pretty soon, so sit back, relax, and enjoy.
Era la dea della morte ha invaso Asgard. Metto insieme una squadra. È un combattente. Sorpresa.
Thor Ragnarok al cinema.
I'd like some cake too, to be honest with you. I've got to agree with that one. Yeah, Kendra, I think that's probably a good idea. That's probably the most straightforward scenario we can do. Also, for people that don't own the game, I think that'll be a good intro to the game because it, in fact, is, well, the first campaign. I think we're probably going to jump into new game and Fall Vice. Thank you, Dally. We'll try to raise it a bit. Hold on a second. Is that any better for the mic volume? Let's get a better or worse on mic volume. We can also increase it here. Testing, testing, testing. Let's take a look. That is interesting. All right, I'm going to see what I can do, guys. Hold on. We haven't had this issue before. Hold on. Okay, tell me if this is better, guys. So we've increased the mic volume substantially. See if this is better. All right, very cool. So if we have to do a little more, then we will, but I think this is going to be good. So one thing is that, unfortunately, for this particular stream, I mean, it's still going to be a fun stream, but we were only able to stream this on OBS Studio, not on XSplit, because this is, well, it's a bit of an older game, and I guess XSplit just doesn't really recognize it as a game itself. So we might have some issues here and there that we might run into, but we're going to get through them, guys. Hang in there. Hang in there. I'm going to go grab some water, get freshened up, and we are going to jump into the German campaign. Now, it's been a while since I played Panzer Corps, so I'm going to go a little easy on myself.
Greetings, Herr General. As you are now well aware, High Command has ordered the initiation of hostilities against Poland. Operation Fall Weiß must proceed at full pace, as we suspect that the British and the French will eventually come to aid of the Poles. To that effect, you have been given the task of securing the heart of the Polish nation. Take the capital, Warsaw, and the nearby cities of Lodz and Krakow. Achieving your goals quickly may allow you the opportunity to participate in additional operations. Failure, however, is not an option. Good luck, Herr General. I and all of Germany await word of your success.
Okay, guys, so we're going to proceed here. Of course, we're starting turn 1, but we're about 6 minutes away from streaming, so hang in there, and we will get started. It looks like our forecast is going to be rainy but dry. That doesn't make too much sense. And, of course, clear, dry weather. We'll have to wait and see. So, obviously, we have to try and get the best victory we can. Since we're playing a campaign, this is going to go into future missions. So we want to get the best results possible. Be right back, my friends. we will get started very soon here. Okay, let's take a look. Gold version, yes. Yep, everything including the kitchen sink. That is right. Do we have stream? Do you guys have stream? I don't understand what that means. Do you mean Steam? All right, so we're jumping in here, guys. And we are going to conquer Poland. I think that's going to be our main task here. Now, we can actually rename some of these units after you guys. So we're going to do that because this is a campaign that continues to unfold as you play the game, which is pretty cool. You know, like, we can actually have some units make it to the next stage of the campaign, etc. So let's go ahead and get started. But if you guys want me to name some units after you right away, let me know, and we'll see if we can't get started. It's been a while since I played too, but there we go, Alt-N. So yeah, Alt-N is to rename units. I want a tactical bomber, says Kandra. Okay. So I think the 110 is a tactical bomber. It might not be. Might be a strategic bomber. But you know, you don't get to choose, my boy. We are going to give it to you whether you like it or not. Let's see. Alt-N, I believe is the name. Yeah. So we'll call this Kandra's Bombing Squad. Ooh, okay. So I'll just put SQ. Okay. We can try that. That's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea at all. Let's do that. Okay. Cool, cool. So here we go, guys. We're going to keep on moving. And, of course, we want to make it to places like Warsaw, Krakow, Lodz. This is Lodz, I believe. This is Krakow. And, of course, up here we've got Warsaw. Lodz is actually pretty well defended. So, well, obviously Warsaw is too. But we're going to get started here. And we'll take a look and see if anybody else wants their name in the game. Take a look here quickly. Okay, I don't see anybody. All right, so far we only have one person. It makes my job a little bit easier. That's good. And we'll keep on moving. So I'm going to send some of my units south. But before I do, I want to go ahead and commence bombarding this area with artillery. Ooh, that's a bit loud. Let's turn down the sound just a bit. I think that's a little too loud. And we'll also bring in Kandra's bombers to hit this area. So far we didn't do any damage to these guys, but you have to keep in mind that a lot of the damage is not instantaneous. A lot of the damage is caused over time. Cable's tank squad. All right, we could do that. So let's get Cable, his tank squad, all 10. Cable's tank squad. We'll move Cable's tank squad into this town right here, Katowice, and open fire. A Zach Blood vehicle. We will, but if let's see, if somebody's gonna ask for a vehicle or something like that, they have to ask it themselves. Hey, Wavel, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you, man. We also probably have enough to get some more units. We should. So let's go ahead and purchase some units. And we've got some Gavasjäger. We've also got some Slovenian units, or Slovakian units, I should say. I'm going to go ahead and grab some Gavasjägers. So the Gavasjägers are basically mountain troops. And while Poland is not entirely mountainous, there are quite a lot of hills, etc. So I think these guys will do pretty well. We're going to start moving these guys forward over here. Cable's tank squad is doomed. All right. So as you can see, the actual Polish cavalry did quite a number on us. That was pretty effective. I'm not too worried, but we're going to, of course, try to cut them off from the north here and attack. Now, for those of you that don't know, oh, no problem, Firefly Boy. I'm glad you like it. And keep in mind, if anybody wants their name in the game, we are adding you guys. So just let us know. Now, one thing about this game, this is an older game, so cutting off the enemy really isn't going to do anything for us. If we cut the enemy off over here, etc., we're not going to lower their supplies or anything like that. Really, this game is much more a straightforward strategy game where we just want to destroy the enemy as quickly as possible. I think I want to chase this cavalry unit. Just basically try to lower the amount of damage these guys can put out. And we can go ahead and start moving this guy east as well. Very cool. So far we're off to a good start. We've got some guys here in the south as well. A lot of them are coming up from Slovakia. So I'm going to send some of our Slovakian troops. Actually, this is a Gabersjäger unit, so I'm going to send him over here. Gabersjägers seem to do best from mountains. And I'll send this unit over here and attack. Let's see. Anything we can tell you about Panzer Corps 2 yet? I wish. I really wish that there was something we could tell you. Unfortunately, we don't have any information we could share. Let's put it that way. Okay, so we could still purchase some more units. I definitely want some more artillery. I'm going to get the Sturmpanzer. Yes, that is the Sturmpanzer. A wonderful, wonderful artillery piece here. And I might go ahead and get some more tanks. Although this area is probably does a lot better with just infantry, but I'm going to go for some tanks. What can I say? Ah, Mare Nostrum. That's an interesting suggestion. Name one Slith Flyer, says Cable Nexus. That's a good idea. We'll make a collective unit here. So we'll call this guy Sliths for... we've got to come up with something more interesting than that. How about just the Slith Battalion, or the Slith Brigade? So these guys encompass every single one of us. If this group dies, then apparently we all die as well. So Agrippa has something to hide, says Firefly Boy. Maybe, maybe not. Okay, let's take a look here. Could also get some more bombers. Probably not a bad idea. So let's go ahead and get a TAC bomber. We'll get the BF-110. And I'll drop him up here. And we will end our turn, turn it over to the Polish. Ooh, we've got some enemy bombers actually showing up here. And some enemy infantry units. Okay, wow. So the enemy infantry is definitely showing up here. And this is just the 4th Polish Infantry. Let's name this unit after somebody. So I'm going to name this one Warrior Donut. Let's call this one Donut Krieg Brigade. The Donut War Brigade. There we go. So I'm going to get behind the enemy here. Attack. We could probably wipe these guys out with our 2nd Wehrmacht Infantry. A sacrificial unit after Musso. All right, we'll name one after Musso. Why not? This one will be called Musso Knows. Musso Knows. P's going to stand for Portugal is better than Italy. There we go. How about that? So we'll name that Musso Knows P is better. We're going to keep attacking here with Musso's unit. And actually, he just got a kill. So this is actually good for him. Number one, he can actually go ahead and reinforce his unit. But more importantly, now that he's got a kill, if he gets more kills in the future, he could actually rank up. And in this game, when you rank up, you could also, get heroes in your unit. You could get increased attack power, etc. And the way you see that is you look at the battle history. Right now, we don't have any heroes. We don't have any awards. But if you look over here, you can actually see the number of kills. So there we go. Actually, you know what? No, I got a better one. We'll do this one. Musso, the Polish spy. There we go. He's a Polish spy. We're going to move him forward. And we can keep messing around with his name all stream, so don't worry, guys. Here we go. I do want to take out that unit, but I'm not sure I want to use my fighter against it. Now, look at this. The Polish actually have some biplanes that they're trying to attack us with. So we're going to go ahead and start firing. And I think we can destroy that thing very quickly. Let's see. I don't know what you're talking about, he says. Now he's definitely Polish, Polish spy. All right, actually, you know what? And actually, somebody mentioned something about the Me-110 being a fighter, so that's a really good question. So the Me-110, as far as I understand, the BF-110, it might be two different units. I do note that the BF-110 does have heavy fighter capabilities, but that doesn't mean it's a fighter. That it certainly means it has the ability to be a fighter, much more than other bombers, but I think above everything, it's a bomber. Again, I could be wrong, definitely could be wrong, but that's my guess. We're going to keep chasing this guy with our tank, and we're actually getting close to our first objective over here. Now, keep in mind, we have to take all three of these objectives, so it's not enough just to take one objective or two objectives and be happy with that. No, we have to take all three. So we've got to try and spread our guys apart as best as we can. Let's take a look here. BF-110 is a heavy fighter, so Dali's confirmed it, which is interesting because in this game you can use it for bombing runs, etc. But I guess it's not the kind of bombing runs. Yeah, I guess not real bombing runs. It's more like a machine gun run. Ah, good point. Good point, Dali. Good point. I trust Dali with this stuff because, quite frankly, most of what I learn about World War II, I know quite a bit about World War II, but most of what I learn about other parts of history, particularly the Roman period, I learned from Dali, so I trust him on this. Let's keep on moving. And I think we're going to send this guy this way. Remember, we need to spread these guys out evenly because we've got to take these two cities. So we can't just focus on one area. We really do need to move around. There we go. And I could go ahead and probably take this unit out with Kondra's bombing squad. And there we go. Beautiful. So the enemy plane is going down. We're going to keep on moving our artillery forward. Oh, no, that was a terrible idea. Sorry, guys. Try that again. I'll move them this way. Now, why was that a terrible idea? I'll tell you guys. If you have a unit that's in a truck, this truck is extremely open to enemy fire. It's very easy to destroy a truck and to kill the crew inside. So I'm glad we didn't do that. I am, however, going to fire here at this unit. Thanks, Pixel. Pixel's Poles. I think we're going to have to give you some more German-sounding names to keep this historically accurate. Okay, let's see. Now, this guy we need to bring reinforcements to. We can't do it yet, though. So I'm hoping that that city is not defended, and it's not. So we've just taken Galich from the Poles. At this point, I want to see if we can maybe purchase some more units. I think we're out of core slots, though. Yeah, we are. We do have some prestige, but we're out of slots. Okay, sounds good, Kandra. You want some more experience? Yes, you could actually maybe get a hero during this fight. So actually, I thought we didn't have any Slovak troops, but we do. So right here, we've got our Slovak infantry. I want to attack the Polish infantry here with it, but I don't really see the point. Because, number one, we're going to take more casualties. And number two, this is not a location we need to take anyway. So let's see if we can't wipe out the Polish in this town. Ah, very powerful cannons that could also carry bombs. That explains quite a lot. All right, we're going to move that guy through. And we're going to move this unit here into town. Next turn, we will bring them some reinforcements. So one thing that's a little bit different between this and Order of Battle, is the fact that in Order of Battle, you can retreat and reinforce your units at the same time. In Panzer Corps, you can only do one or the other. Now, that's not to say I prefer Panzer Corps to Order of Battle. Quite the opposite. I've been playing Panzer Corps for years and years and years. So, I have a lot of love for this game. And absolutely, we can do that. Pixels Prussians. Pixels Prussians. I like that. All right, we're going to end the turn. I want to make sure that I moved all of my units. Pretty much. Okay, we're going to end the turn. Okay, let's keep on moving. So we have to be careful because now we're seeing some Polish tanks. No doubt Musso, the Polish spy, had something to do with this. It's absolutely certain. So we're going to go ahead and, first of all, we're going to start attacking this Polish fighter plane right here. Actually, it might be a bomber. Sorry, guys. And I will take your unit. Oh, sorry. So I saw that was more than likely only going to do 4 damage. So I was going to take your unit, Contra, to try and get that excellent squad. Don't know what you're talking about. Meanwhile, he's calling in on his little radio, all of the Polish tanks. Come immediately to this location right now. They've all got silly names, the entire squad. All right, here we go. 2. Move this guy back to the town and start strafing. But one thing that concerns me is if you take a look over here, you can see some trenches in front of Lodz. So I'm almost certain that the enemy's going to have a nice defense there. Now you guys are going to learn how to get some replacements. Over here, we can use some prestige and strength to get replacements. So these guys are going to wait 1 turn. In the meantime, I'm going to take our Panzer II and keep on moving forward. I think there probably is, Pixel. It's been so long since I've played. There probably is, and I think it's actually this one. Next unit? Yeah, this is it. So the next unit button. I used to know the hotkey for it, but basically that will allow you to move around a bit. And I'm going to bring some reinforcements for these guys too. I mean, if we move through this area, we have to be absolutely certain that we can take on any of the enemy units. Keep on moving. Come on, boys. This is risky because this artillery is an easy target for the enemy. And if we move it using a truck with no one ahead of it, it's going to be a real easy kill. I'm going to try to kill that tank. Ugh, yeah, that didn't go so well. Let's get some supplies for this unit, and we'll move this unit out. Yeah, you're right. Thank you, Cable Nexus. You're absolutely right. It is N. Okay, so I want to get a look here at what they have at Lodz. I don't want to get too close, though, because sure enough, they've got some guys in the trenches. We will open fire, but they've got a rugged defense, so they might actually be able to do some more damage to us than we can do to them. Although we can see here, from what I can see, and of course, the fog of war is not letting us see what's behind the city, but from what I can see, we probably could break into this area. Not easily, but we could break in. I am going to take the risk and move the artillery up in the truck. Probably not the greatest idea, but we've got to take some risks every now and again. Okay, I think that's good. And we'll end the turn. Turn it over to the Polish. Turn 4 of 17. Man. Okay, first of all, I want to get that artillery. And as you can see, they attacked our artillery. Sure enough, I should have known better. I should have known better. And here, Musso is moving forward. Musso, the Polish spy, he's got to be able to take out this unit. If he does a good job, maybe we can give him a more appropriate name. But look at that! He just killed 1 of the enemy. He's supposed to kill 3. I'm very, very suspicious. I'm very suspicious here. Let's go ahead and grab this tank. And I'm going to try to take on the Polish tank here, despite the fact that we actually need some reinforcements. See, nope, we missed completely. I guess we'll try and hit this unit, but not without some support. So I'm actually going to attack the infantry here. Ooh, that was a nasty hit. Yeah, Lodz has got some really nice defenses. And with this guy, we're going to go ahead and bomb this unit. Nice! Look at that! 3! Unbelievable! This might be my new favorite artillery piece here, the Sturmpanzer. I mean, I usually take it anyway, but I'm really beginning to develop an affinity for that vehicle. Let's keep moving. Hey, Propagandas. How you doing, buddy? 43 people. Good to see you all. And hello to everybody on YouTube as well. We love you all. And I'm going to see if we can't get a kill here with Cable's tank squad. There we go. So we could start firing into this area, but it's going to be risky. But I think the assault on this town is going to be risky one way or the other, so let's go for it. Could wipe that guy out, or we could keep attacking here. I'm going to move this guy here so we open up the area for more units to come in. And let's get this tank over here too. Unfortunately, this is a puny Panzer 1A. I wouldn't even allow this to be a kid's playground. Let's put it that way. There we go, 3. Ooh, 6. That's rough. So the Polish fought back ferociously there. I'm going to get some reinforcements for this guy. Bring this guy forward as well. Okay. What to do? So I think I'm probably going to go for the enemy artillery. Yes, it is. One of them is still unnamed. In that case, we shall call you Dowley's Night Fighters. So don't exactly fight at night, but it's got a ring to it. I'll also move this tank over here to take the enemy airfield, deny them any sort of gasoline reinforcements for their planes. And at the same time allow an area for our own planes to get those reinforcements. We need them. So I want to get reinforcements for this guy, but right now he's being chased by a Polish infantry unit. So I think the most important thing is to just run as quickly as we can. We've got our Slovakian unit here, but I don't want to do anything with them, honestly. And we've got a fighter plane. Let's, not really sure who we should attack, and this guy's actually almost out of fuel, so I'm going to send him over here. He's going to land at our airbase and basically go ahead and fill that fuel up. Oh, Zach Blood. You know better than that, man. Come on. Okay, let's end the turn, turning it over to the Polish, but first, just want to make sure there's no other units I can use. Nope. Ending the turn. Oh, they're attacking us with their tank. Wow. We'll take a look in 1 second, Pixel, and find out what kind of... That's a good question. What kind of Sturmpanzer it is. Then the girlfriend spend it. Okay, so it's a Sturmpanzer 1. So I think it's the first variant. Well, duh, it's the first variant of the Sturmpanzer. So, guys, we've got our favorite, the Slith Brigade right here, waiting on the river to attack. So we're going to have Musso carry out the first attack. And he's taken them down to 1, which is great. So now the Slith Brigade, us essentially, we can go ahead and take that kill. Boom! That is wonderful. Hopefully we'll be the first one to generate a hero here. Now, as you can see, I just brought some reinforcements for my unit. But I also want to take this guy. Ooh, that's really risky. I want to damage their artillery, but they could have guys waiting to ambush us here. We just don't know. So I'm trying to think. Maybe we don't do that. Maybe we go ahead and just accept the artillery damage for now. This tank, we want to go ahead and get some replacements. And let's bring up the Sturmpanzer. I'm not sure, Kandra. I think you'll have to ask Musso about that. Nice hit there on the enemy tank. Yeah, you know what? I said I wasn't going to do it, but I say that all the time. So there we go. We are flanking with our tank. just to damage the enemy artillery a bit. With this guy, I'm going to go ahead and get some reinforcements, although that's not the best place to get reinforcements. We should have waited a bit. And now we want to target almost entirely the enemy unit here. Go ahead and bring some reinforcements for this guy. Wow, excellent shooting there by the 12th Panzer. That's just a Panzer 1A, and they actually managed to destroy an enemy artillery piece. So I've got some respect. Open fire. Ooh, very cool, Damien Hiroshima. Okay. What to do, what to do. I'm actually going to go for the enemy artillery piece there with Kondra's bombers. And with Dowley's night fighters, we're going to go ahead and bomb the city here. Nice! We actually managed to do a little bit of damage. Not bad. I mean, it wasn't too much damage, but enough to make it worth it. Let's put it that way. As for our fighter planes, I am going to use them to keep hitting the enemy tanks. One major mistake that the Polish have done in this campaign is as far as I can see, there is no anti-air units at all. There are no anti-air units at all, which makes it very easy for us to bring our bombers in and just mess the entire area up. Let's keep on looking. Now, this guy, I think he could probably stand to head north. We've got 2 locations to take here, and that's not going to be easy. All right, ending the turn. What to do, what to do. I'm fairly certain we can make it into the city, but this is the problem. Our guy's running out of fuel. We've got to get back to base. As you can see, that plane would have crashed had we not brought him back to base pretty soon. I am going to go ahead and target the enemy tank here, though. I really want to get rid of that Polish tank. And we'll get behind him. And actually, it looks like the Polish tank got some reinforcements. Sneaky tank. Very sneaky. So we're going to go for the artillery. Nice. And now let's go ahead. Speaking of artillery, we're going to use it against the cavalry inside the city of Lodz. We're also going to use the last round here from this gun inside the city of Lodz. And the Sturmpanzer did get a hit. Of course, we're going to have to get some ammunition for that Sturmpanzer. He is out of ammunition completely. Nice attack by the Slith Brigade. We might be able to get a kill next turn. And Donut, the great Donut, was able to capture the city of Lodz. Good work, Donut. Warrior Donut doing his job, man. Great. At this point, I want to keep attacking. And we can use Muso's Polish Brigade to attack the Poles. So here we go. And Musso actually snagged a kill there. Pretty cool. Let's take a look. I think, you know, Damien has an interesting point. Like, what we could probably try to do, and I'm not sure how we would go about this, but what we could try to do with the roulette is maybe make it private. So, in other words, you know, you guys can still play roulette, but it won't pop up on the chat screen. You know, he does have a point. I love the roulette just as much as the next guy. I know it's fun. But, yes, sometimes I love to see the conversations you guys are having, and you know, all the roulette can get in the way a little bit. That being said, let's go ahead and see if Cable's tank squad can get a much-needed kill here. Attack! No, how can you miss? In this case, the 11th Wehrmacht is going to be the one attacking, so let's go for it. And the 9th Wehrmacht is going to be a follow-up attack if we need them. Take that. Yes. All right, so we've taken the first town here. But we still got a Polish unit right there across the river. They're way too close for comfort. So I definitely want to target them. And that's Daly's Night Fighters on the job. Yes, they are holding to the last, says Brooding Phobos. Absolutely. Keep on moving. Well, we can at least go ahead and bring them some reinforcements. And we can actually do the same. No, we can't bring reinforcements to the Panzer 1A. I'm going to move the Panzer 1A up here. This is probably one of the most useless tanks, in my opinion, ever. But, of course, in this particular theater, it's quite useful. It's good against infantry. Kind of. Let's take a look here. Okay, we could, how can we do this without making a mistake? So what I'm going to do is just get close to Warsaw, see if I can't get a view on the city. Oh my goodness, they've got some anti-tank guns here. Definitely something we want to be aware of. So we want to move carefully, but we also have to make progress. We're at turn 6 of 17, so we've got plenty of time. But we want to try and avoid losing any men whatsoever. Because remember, when we're playing a campaign in Panzer Corps, this will actually keep on going. The campaign will keep on going. The units will keep on surviving. They'll keep on generating points. They'll keep on generating heroes. And we want to get to that point. So let's end the turn. Oh boy. Nice shots. Of course, they're going to target us. Not surprising. Okay, let's go ahead and... So this guy absolutely needs some fuel. And what we're going to do, we're actually going to send an infantry unit over here. So now the airfield's ours. So we can actually get our fuel from that airfield. We probably could have attacked this turn too and just waited till next turn to get the fuel, but I like to play it safe. Go ahead and do that. We've got some artillery here. Open fire. All right, well, at least we're doing some shock damage. I'm going to supply the unit, so now they're going to have some ammunition. Supply this unit too, and I'll actually attack this unit with our infantry. My goodness, that enemy tank seems to be invincible. We're missing him with every shot. That's not at all good. Let's move back. Try to bring this guy forward. Nice. Yes, I think, well, that's definitely true, Brooding Phobos. So Panzer 1A is good for infantry, but anything else, pretty useless. Let's see what else we've got. Okay, we've got Daly's Night Fighters here. We definitely need Daly's Night Fighters to assist us in taking out these units, so I'm sending them north. But I'm keeping some units here because we've got a Polish infantry unit, and they could still take the city back. So I want to defend this with everything we've got. Let's do that. Good shot. The Slith Brigade is on the march. We're gonna fire with the Slith Brigade. Not bad. So I wouldn't generally attack an anti-tank gun with tanks, but since we're at the final city here, of course, the city of Warsaw, the capital of Poland, I think this will work. Okay, I think we can end the turn here. Let's do that. Nice. Oh, that was painful. And they definitely brought some reinforcements to those tank units. How to approach this? All right, I think first things first, we've got to take that tank out. And beautiful. So Kondra's bombing squad just got a kill there. Kondra was talking about how he really wants this bombing squad to increase their kill count, and I think he's going to be happy with that. Let's see. All right, we're going to send the infantry in. But before we attack, I'm going to try and get this artillery piece a bit closer. This one as well. And all of our infantry units, really. Basically, just anybody here. We might as well go ahead and start moving forward. Do this, do this. We're getting a lot of reinforcements here. It's going to be risky, so I'm not going to do that. Nice! Keep it up, boys. We'll bomb your city to the ground if we need to. I'm gonna move him here for now and move the infantry forward. Not bad, not bad at all. Okay, I'm going to end the turn. We do still have this tank down here, and yeah, it would be really cool to have him all the way up here near Warsaw, but I think that's going to take a while anyway, so I'd rather keep him down here to defend this southern area, and we shall end the turn now. Nine of 17, guys. We might be able to get the decisive victory. Let's get the Sturmpanzer up. And as you guys can see, I don't know if you guys see that, they are absolutely bringing reinforcements to their anti-tank units. So they already know that we're having trouble busting those units up. Very sneaky. This guy needs to get some reinforcements, but he can't get them here. He's going to have to head back to town. We can move this guy forward. And this is the Donatkrieg Brigade. Oh, man. We missed. Totally missed. However, could still keep chasing here. Nice! That was a great shot. And that's the 16th Panzer 38 TA. Very nice. That was actually not bad at all. We actually managed to send one of the units reeling, and hopefully we can repeat that result. So I'm going to go ahead and start attacking their artillery. And this is with our Panzer 1B. Just one more city to go, Pixel. We just have to take Warsaw, and we win. But easier said than done. You know, it's going to be a tough ride, I think. So I could send the Slith Brigade up here, but we're going to be in a truck, so we'll probably get attacked. Yeah, I'm not sure I want to do that. Well, you know what? You only live once. So we're going to be moving next to an anti-tank gun, a 37mm anti-tank gun in a truck. Just keep in mind, kids, don't go near anti-tank guns and trucks. It's just not a good thing. This is a life lesson. It's a warfare lesson. It's an everything lesson. Don't go near tanks and trucks unless you're supplying your own tanks with ammunition. All right, let's see. We'll move the artillery piece a bit closer too. Now, I do want somebody covering this area, so no one's covering it right now, which worries me, because at any point, the enemy could occupy it, and we will have to retake the city. Yeah, that's absolutely true, Kendra. We could capture other cities for more prestige points. However, generally speaking, and yes, we could do that. In this game, once you've captured all 3 of the cities, you can't keep capturing cities. So if your plan is to capture as many cities as possible, you want to kind of make that your goal for the game. Because once you've taken all 3 cities, or once you've completed the objectives in-game, that's it. You're done with that particular mission. Let's go ahead and fire here. And actually, that artillery piece is running out of ammunition, guys. Got him down to 3. And we're going to send in the Slith Brigade to get the kill. Yeah, come on. Give us promotion or something. Not yet. Not yet. The High Command has not seen fit to promote us. I'd actually rather get the kill with the Slith Brigade, so I'm going to wait 1 turn. Or one of our other brigades that has already gotten some kills. Conjure's bombing squad has already gotten a kill this turn, so I'm not going to send him out. Send the turn. And once again with the Slith Brigade. Yes, victory! We're going to move in there, and the city is ours. I think that's a victory. Unfortunately, we didn't get any, we didn't unlock any, what's it called, heroes or awards with the Slith Brigade, but we did hoist the victory banner over Warsaw, which is a huge, 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 victory for this brigade. We also killed 1 enemy artillery squad, 1 enemy infantry squad, which is a really good start for a newly commissioned squad. We were also about to run out of ammo there, which is quite interesting. So we've done a good job. And the only thing I want to do now is try and reinforce these guys so that once we go into the next battle, we have a nicely reinforced group of soldiers. Remember, we're bringing these guys into battle with us. And I'd hate to spend the prestige points in the next battle to reinforce them. So let's end the turn. That's a fair link. There we go. Decisive victory. We can actually see the Luger there on the table. And a little bit of blood splatter. And actually you could see a German machine gunner kindly asking a Polish soldier to get out of his foxhole and surrender. Of course, the MG42 that he's got tucked under his arm is just a little more incentive for that to occur as quickly as possible. All right, guys, we're proceeding. Let's keep going. So, a remarkable victory, Herr General. Your success in Poland surpassed even our most optimistic predictions. More than this, you have secured our eastern border and demonstrated to our enemies the strength and ferocity of the new German army. With our non-aggression pact with Russia in place, we have assured that Germany will not be fighting a war on 2 fronts. Additionally, your quick seizure of the objectives has allowed sufficient time for High Command to shift your forces to the north, linking up with other assets in preparation for our next operation. Prepare your troops, Herr General. This is only the beginning.
Welcome to the Operation Weserübung, your preemptive invasion of Norway. Intelligence has informed us the Allies intend to occupy Norway, so High Command has decided we must strike first. It is believed that if we are able to secure enough vital ports in Norway, we will deny our enemies its strategic bases and vital resources. You must seize the major ports along the Norwegian coast. ensure a decisive victory by securing the northernmost port of Namsos. Expect minimal ground resistance from the Norwegians, but heavy naval support from the British. To assist you in your campaign, the Kriegsmarine has generously supplied several cruisers, destroyers, and U-boats to serve as auxiliary forces. As always, time is of the essence. You should strive to achieve your objectives before you become bogged down in an extended battle against an entrenched enemy that will receive increasing aid from Britain and France.
Okay, guys, so we have to, of course, take over Norway. The actual conquest of Norway is, to me, not one of the hardest missions in the game, but one of the, I guess you could say, more complicated missions of the game. There's so much to be done here. There's so much to be accomplished, and we need to do it really quickly. So first things first, we want to go ahead and get our units here, and we want to start posting them everywhere. Remember, this is a land invasion, or a sea invasion on land, obviously. So we have to actually start out over here in the sea first before we end up going anywhere else. Another issue is the areas we have to take are deep inside the country, and quite frankly, getting up there takes a long time. So we're going to have to do our best. I'm going to actually put maybe some of our infantry here. Put some more down here. Boom, boom, boom. We've got a lot of guys. And maybe a few over here. Why not? Get some of our wonderful, wonderful units here. And you can see that's a nice advance. I love when a group of talks Blitzkrieg, says Firefly Boy. Yeah, danke. I try my best, yeah. What can you say? Let's take a look. The accent. All right, so I think these are ours. I'm almost certain these are Fallschirmjäger units that we can use to paratroop into the country. Now, we want to take an extra look at our objectives, which we will see at the end of the turn anyway, but I think we need to take Kristiansand. We need to take these two areas, Fornebu. I'm sorry for our Norwegian friends whose cities' names I'm horribly mangling. Of course, Trondheim, and of course, Namsos. Namsos sounds really Greek to me, to be honest. Anyway, let's go ahead and the turn. Units to deploy 2 of 18, units in reserve. So we could get 2 more units, but I think we'll wait for now. All right, here we go. So, a decisive victory, capture all objectives with at least 9 turns remaining, and our marginal victory would be capture all objectives except Namsos. That makes me feel a little bit better because Namsos is all the way in the north there. It's a lot of work to get there effectively. As you can see, we're already dropping some infantry units here behind enemy lines, and we absolutely want to move our ships here to make sure the Norwegians don't have any ships of their own. They will, trust me. And try to do as much damage as we can. So I'm actually going to bring in the second heavy cruiser, and we will open fire. Miss. No worries, it happens. I'm going to try to get our paratroopers to get up here closer to that group of men. Some of these paratrooper units, though, I'm just going to drop right there. You can see the Fallschirmjägers. And basically just try to take the enemy out from here. I'm going to fly over the mountains because I don't think the enemy can actually bring any anti-air units into the mountains. So I'm assuming, and again, this is an assumption, I'm assuming that we'll be able to be safe in the mountains and get a little farther north before we drop our payload. In the meantime, start getting our troops over here. And remember, we cannot drop this turn. We have to wait 1 turn before we can actually drop our troops off. And then they've got a really long walk to the first city. I am, however, going to bring forward my heavy cruisers and just start trying to bombard the Norwegians here in Kristiansand. Get the heavy fighter. All right, we're going to send the heavy fighter over there after our bomber. Yeah, I didn't expect the gunboat, the Schnellboot, to get any hits there. There we go. Nice. Beautiful hit with the 27th Destroyer. What I don't understand is the Schnellboot is almost out of ammo, and we just started the battle. So that Schnellboot was not prepared for this kind of warfare. Okay. Could open a fire here, but it's not going to go very well. Oh, well, not bad, actually. All right, ending the turn, guys. What a surprise. Says ID Jester, how you doing, man? Oh boy, look at this, guys. The enemy is getting some naval support from the British. This is not good. Look at all that naval support. Now we're talking about a naval war as well as a land war. Ooh. Devastating shots from the Norwegians. And actually, Norway, you know, despite, I would say, playing not the largest part in the war, did manage to get some excellent kills on German ships. I can't remember the name, and I know Dally probably knows it, but there is a German ship, a major German cruiser that was killed by Norwegian, how can I put this, gun emplacements and torpedo emplacements on the coast of the actual country. And they managed to take out a really valuable German ship. Some people think it was merely, you know, put there so that the Germans would have a reason to go to war. But it was absolutely a vicious kill there, and they did a really good job. Let's see. All right, we're going to start dropping our boys off. Not a great place to put an artillery piece, but we'll try and survive. Let's drop this guy out as well. We'll drop this guy out, drop this guy out. Some of these guys are going to have to wait a turn or two before they can actually be dropped. But I think we can take Christianland this turn, or at least get rid of the Norwegian units inside of it. This guy, look at this. The distance on these light cruisers is incredible. Oh. Okay, we've got to start taking on the British. And I'm almost certain they are British. So that destroyer is definitely British. We're going to fire from here. There we go. Pretty quick. And there we go. Excellent kills. Over here, of course, we would not do very well, but what is that? So that's actually a British infantry landing craft. Wow. Let's get rid of that. The last thing we need are British infantry units landing near us. Nice. Good kill. All right, I didn't realize you guys were talking about Spaceballs there with Ludicrous Drive. That's excellent film, excellent film. Very, very funny movie. All right, let's see. So look at how many British, actually French. There are some French here. Look at this, light cruisers. Ooh, we're in trouble. I'm going to open fire on the British heavy cruiser. That to me is really the most dangerous. And we're going to keep moving forward with our infantry. Let's do it. Feuer! Now, this is the tough part. If we move over here with a truck, we're going to get shot at and heavily damaged. If we just move here with the infantry, we're going to get shot at and heavily damaged. So we'll do that. What can I say? Now, we do have this paratrooper unit. I'm going to try to drop them next turn. But I may have, you know, used up my luck with these guys. I have moved them a significant portion across the map. And eventually the enemy's going to catch on and probably start using some guys to take them out. We have taken this airfield, which is excellent. So now I can actually take the Messerschmitt and put them right there to actually get some fuel. That's going to be very, very helpful. And I guess we just keep on moving forward. What else can we do, right? Okay, we can drop that guy off. That's good. We can drop this guy off despite being badly damaged. And I believe that gun's going to take him out. I'm almost certain that's what's going to happen. Open fire. Nice! Alright, so Kristiansand is open, and I think we can move in there. There we go. We have now taken Kristiansand. It's now under German control. And we can end the turn. Let's bring this guy up as well. I think our main goal is going to be to just stop the British fleet from getting down here quickly. You know, if we can land, if we can take these locations, we're going to be just fine. But as you can see over here, we've got more locations we need to take, so we really need to move quite quickly. Yes, that coastal gun is a nasty little surprise. Absolutely, Pixel. Ooh, that was bad. That was very bad. Nice. Our submarine actually managed to do some damage there, but they've got their own submarine on the way. Oh boy, what did I tell you guys? They're attacking our paratroopers. They just destroyed our tank. Yeah, you better bet they know what we're doing. Okay, so we're going to have to drop that paratrooper off. It's just that simple. We're going to have to drop this one off as well. And now let's target the enemy here. Oh, come on, man. You can shoot better than that. Nice. Excellent. That was a kill by the 10th Wehrmacht. Okay. Good suggestion, ID Gesture. Excellent suggestion. Use the planes as scouts to sort of spot where the British are landing. I'm going to try to avoid them, though. I'm not going to take this western route. I'm going to try to take the central route all the way up to these areas. I'm almost certain they're going to be landing over here. At least that's been my experience in the game. But right now, let's see if we can't destroy the heavy cruiser here. Beautiful. Torpedoes. Let's open fire here as well. Oh boy. That did not go well. Let's target their submarine over here. And we're going to start moving this way. Ooh, look at that. Some extra Norwegian troops. I'm actually going to fire at the guys outside of the city. Eventually, we'll make it into the city. No, sorry, ID Gesture, we don't have any information yet on Panzer Corps 2. But when we eventually do, we will absolutely let you guys know. I mean, I'm just as excited as you guys are, and I can't wait. Let's bring this guy up as well. There we go. Nice shooting. Nice shooting. And we're going to keep moving our boys up. We need to make it up the coast. Could take that particular city, but I think we're just going to start moving forward. At some point here, probably in the near future, we can actually start purchasing some more units. Right now, though, I'm going to use this guy to bomb those coastal defenses. That's the one, Dally. The Blucher. That's the one. Yep. So basically, and there's a really, really good scene, and of course it's a movie scene. Dally, I'm going to need your assistance again. What's the name of that film about the king, the Norwegian king? Just not coming to me. But anyway, in that scene, you can actually see the Blucher being sunk, and they do a really good job with the special effects to show sort of how the turrets would have fired at it, how there were actually torpedoes on the fortifications as well that could also fire at passing ships underneath the water. So really incredible stuff. And yeah, the Blucher was totally destroyed. I don't think they expected to be attacked. I really don't. I think they expected to just kind of roll up and just be like, hey guys, how's it going? You don't want to be taken over by the Allies, do you? We'll be your friends. And no, that did not occur. They were completely annihilated. All right, let's end the turn. Okay, so the name of the film is The King's Choice. The King's Choice. And it's essentially about the, yes, that's it. Yep, that's the one. Really great scene in that film of the Blucher being sunk. Just incredible. Just an incredible, incredible scene. All right, we've got some rainy weather, or some projected rainy weather. Come on, let's do this, boys. I like how everybody answers just all at once after I get the answer as well. There we go. Nice. Yeah, we can allow that scene. That one's fine, Muso. So yes, that's the scene. Really, really fascinating. And I think Dally has a point. That coastal gun, the positioning of it, was actually quite close to Oslo, which of course is the capital. And so yeah, there's potential that, you know, that is the gun that took out the Blucher. It's definitely possible. I'm gonna move up a little bit here. I want to move up carefully because we don't know what the enemy has and what they've got waiting for us. I'm going to open fire here on the infantry unit, the 29th Norwegian Infantry. Beautiful. Yes, he did. Oh, boy. All right, we just got to keep on moving. Keep on moving. Keep on firing at the coastal gun as well. There we go. One down. I'm gonna take this turret out if it kills me. Come on, boys. Cable squad. Cable squad. So we've got Pixels, Prussians here. We've got the Donatkrieg Brigade here. We've got Muso, the Polish spy here. Cable squad may be up in the north. We'll take a closer look. Let's take a look here. And we've got the famous Slith Brigade, of course. So I'm actually going to move the Slith Brigade up here via truck. I know. It's not good to use trucks to move, but in this case, we'll be okay. We've also still got a lot of units here, a lot of enemy units here. So let's try to break into that city quickly. Okay, so because of the rain, we can't actually use our bombers. If you guys take a look up here in the upper right corner, you can actually see the weather. And right now, the weather is rainy. So that's going to make it very hard for our bombers or any of our planes to spot targets, essentially. Also open fire with our gunship. Not looking so good. I'm going to see if we can purchase some infantry units. And I just want some good old-fashioned Wehrmacht infantry. And we'll get an SDKFC for them. Put them here. Put another infantry squad over here as well. Now, purchasing these with the SDKFZ makes them a lot more expensive. That's true, but sometimes it's actually quite worth it. We still also got this Gebesjäger unit here, so let's, or this Fallschirmjäger, not Gebesjäger. So Fallschirmjägers are like paratroopers, Gebirgsjägers are the sort of mountain troops, as it were. No! Come back. All right, let's end the turn. Hopefully we'll be taking those cities very soon. Yeah, they lead the way, but they also lead the way in terms of being in front of enemy guns, so be careful what you wish for. Okay, so this is scary. We've got enemy heavy cruisers approaching. Thank you, Twitch Clouter. Welcome. Willkommen. All right. Let's get some reinforcements for this guy. We don't have, you know, a backup situation if these guys can't make it to the city. So I'm going to get some reinforcements for this guy as well. That was a bad choice. That was a very bad choice with this guy in the center. Okay, we're going to try to make it work. And let's see if we can get this. No, we won't move it yet, but eventually we'll move that gun. Nice. Let's fire again, this time with the Sturmpanzer. We might be able to take the city with just our tanks, honestly. So I might actually send these infantry guys up. Up and away. Here we go. So Pixel's Prussians, I think, are in danger, without a doubt. So I think I'm going to have to move these guys back, maybe over here near the hills, so that they can reinforce. In the meantime, we'll move forward with Musso's brigade here. And I'm going to have him attack the Norwegians over here, because if we can break through, we might be able to actually take this town. I'm going to go ahead and fire, or take this city, excuse me. Shame on me, and apologies to all our Norwegian viewers, because this is Oslo, so this is the capital. It's not a town. Here we go. Let's go for Oslo. And there we go. Musso actually took Oslo, but he can't actually walk into the city this turn. He's going to have to wait till next turn, so that could mean that the enemy reoccupies the city. That could definitely occur. It wouldn't, you know, I wouldn't put it past them to do just that. I'd like to actually maybe move in there. No, let's just open fire. Muslo. I like that. That's a good name. I like that one. Yeah, let's do that. So this will be Muslo, because we've defeated the Polish, so you can't be a Polish spy anymore. You've now decided, yeah, you know what, I'll just go ahead and support the Germans. Okay, this guy could get some reinforcements. Let's do it. Why not? And with this infantry division, I don't think we need to use them, but just to be safe, I'll attack. And as you can see now, Stavanger, is that correct? The city of Stavanger can be taken. Now, unfortunately, one negative aspect in this game about artillery cannot occupy cities, which I think is a little silly, because just about any other unit can, but artillery is unable to occupy cities. So we're going to have to wait a turn at least before we can do anything there. We don't have many ships left either. As you guys can see, we are pretty much out of ships, defensive ships at least. So I don't think we can do anything about the enemy navy. We're just going to have to focus on our own infantry and hope that they know what they're doing. We could also bring these guys over. Yeah, we might as well slow the enemy down a little bit. Let's do that. But first, open fire on that gun. We never seem to be able to do enough damage to that gun. Let's end the turn. What to do? Man, that gun is still firing. Just stop shooting us. Just stop. It's enough. You should surrender. All right, so we're going to move in here with Muslo, and he has taken the capital, Oslo. That is a huge win. Now, before I actually send him to attack this gun, I want to see if we can't damage it significantly first, because then he can definitely destroy it and get the points that he deserves for it, and possibly get a hero. There we go. Gun destroyed. No heroes yet. That's unfortunate. Okay, we are going to also take the airfield here. Muso's Muesli Masters, exactly. Now all I'm thinking about is muesli. Thanks a lot, Moose. I appreciate that. Now I get to do the rest of this stream starving. All right, let's move forward here. I'm going to get some muesli the supermarket on the way home now. Let's go ahead and add some units there. We're going to keep moving here as well. Actually, I want to move back a bit, because then we can move these guys in too. Let's attack with the 21st Fallschirmjäger Division. And we can take, not Dali's Night Fighters. Sorry, Dali. But I want to... Kandra's got more kills than you, I believe. So we're going to use Kandra. No, Kandra, how could you? You missed. You failed us all, boy. No, you haven't. Now, this is the scary part. The enemy moved a ship into this area to actually stop us from taking the city. That is really sneaky and a really good move. Interesting. Okay, so I guess just with one push, they actually were forced to move back. That's pretty cool. Let's take the city, and let's also be very careful. There is a unit right there. We don't want them getting close to us. That was interesting, though. Mission complete. Deliver Musa's Muesli to Oslo. You know, if you say that 3 times really fast, it's like a tongue twister. Mission complete. Deliver Musa's Muesli to Oslo. Mission complete. Deliver Musa's Muesli to Oslo. Mission complete. Deliver ah, damn it. I already messed it up. Muso's Muesli to Oslo. That really is quite a tongue twister there. Okay, let's keep moving forward. And in general, I think we just need to try and bust that unit. This is not a location we need to take. Unfortunately, this one is over here. Bergen. Bergen is a location we absolutely need to take. So I'm going to move some of our troops here. I'm actually going to attack the artillery. Wow, excellent attack there by the Fallschirmjäger Division. We'll go ahead and move forward. And I want to see if one of these units is named. It's not. So we'll use this one. Hello, Bran. Welcome aboard. Nice. We will take Trondheim. Trondheim is ours. Beautiful. Worth a shot. It was worth a shot. We actually managed to do some damage to that unit. So I wouldn't take back that attack. And we've also got these guys. Remember, we dropped these guys off a while back. Now I'm more worried, though, about having to take Bergen over here. Nice! We also damaged the heavy cruiser with some of our infantry. And we'll move these guys over here. Start attacking the enemy navy. Can we sink the destroyer? Not yet, but maybe next turn. Or maybe this turn. Nice shooting there. Okay, so one of our Messerschmitts did sink the destroyer. Sort of strafed a burning ship, essentially. And we'll keep moving. Let's see. What else to do? What else to do? Yeah, I guess we'll move them north. We still haven't destroyed that gun. So we'll move this guy out of here as well. And end the turn. Oh boy, they've arrived with some fighters. And I think those are Spitfires. I'm almost certain those are British planes. Definitely look like Spitfires to me. We'll have to get closer to find out. You want to fight, Englander? Very well. I'm really targeting their heavier ships. I mean, even their light cruisers are pretty dangerous looking. Okay, I'm going straight for the Hurricane. So it is a British plane, but it's not a Spitfire, it's a Hurricane. And yes, the U-boats are gone, ID Jester. The U-boats have been destroyed, unfortunately. The Slith Brigade has just taken over Honefos. Let's move in there. We're going to keep moving to the west over here as well, with Muslo leading the charge. Oh no, Muslo's still here in Oslo. So one of the reasons I'm not going to attack this particular gun this turn, is because I'd actually rather Muslo get the kill, then maybe we'll get a hero out of his unit or some unit experience. And especially for those of you guys that have not seen this game yet, I really want you to see that, because I think it's one of the coolest aspects of the game. And Conjur's bombing squad just killed an enemy Hurricane. Really nice. Let's actually take a look here at Conjur's bombers, so we can see how many men they killed. It looks like they killed 2 enemy fighter units and 1 enemy tank unit. I think one more kill by this squad, they'll probably level up. Let's bring these guys back to the airfield. Could use a beer, but so lazy, says Dally. I know that feeling. All right, let's keep on moving. Go ahead and get some reinforcements here. And we could try for Namsos, but I usually, in this particular campaign, I try to take the easy way out and try to avoid attacking Namsos. It's quite heavily defended, and I'm not trying to lose the battle, so I am going to reinforce these guys. And my main goal, of course, is to take this beautiful city of Bergen. If we can take Bergen, that's half the fight over. Well, more than half. Okay, let's get some units here for our Sturmpanzer as well. And we do have to be careful with that Norwegian infantry unit. They could actually do a lot of damage and retake the city, which would, you know, basically all of our work would have been for nothing. All right, there we go. On the way to Bergen, there are some more Norwegian infantry squads. And do we have any viewers right now from Norway? It would be cool to see if we have a viewer or two from Norway. It would be interesting. Let's go ahead and, yeah, we could take this guy and move him up. But I'm going to wait a turn, and we'll end the turn. So the reason we did so much damage right there, it was an unexpected encounter. For whatever reason, this ship right here, the destroyer, did not notice that we had a huge heavy cruiser here, and we destroyed them. All right, now we're going to keep on attacking the even heavier ships. maybe we should have waited. Hold on, guys. I'm turning off your Skype, Muso. Okay. Now we go ahead and move up here. Whoa, roulette one quick. Cable Nexus is still playing roulette? Come on. I like Dali's joke. That was pretty good. Let's go ahead and open fire here. We probably should have reinforced, but actually, that was a pretty good attack. Pretty successful. Nice. Pretty nice. And I'm actually going to keep chasing this guy because I want to see if we can get one of our planes here. Namely, not Dali's Night Fighters. Yes, Kandra's bombing squad. Ah, that's right, but he already took out the enemy, so yeah. No, it's because it's raining. Oh, rain, why must you strike today? So the rain is stopping us from being able to bomb that target. Oh, that's unfortunate. All right, well, we're going to attack here with Muslo, your squad. And he still hasn't gained any sort of hero here, but if we look at the battle history, he's taken out 1 AT gun, 3 infantry squads. And of course, he also hoisted the big victory banner over Oslo and Warsaw, I believe. We're going to move him over here. Now he's hoisted the victory banner over Kongsvinger. Kongsvinger, I don't know if I'm saying that correctly. Ooh, nice. 6 damage. These guys are holding on really, really well, though. Keep moving, Mena. You must never surrender. Right now, we're just going to bring some reinforcements to the units that are still doing pretty well. But unfortunately, we can't use any of our planes. It's just not possible. Not until that rain goes away. I think we can. Let's see where Cable is. See where your unit is. And yeah, you can see the stats of any unit. Tank, etc. The only thing I'm considering is your unit may not have carried over. That's a possibility. I may have made a mistake because one thing for sure, so if we take a look here at the map, I'm just going to show you guys right now. You see these units that have a golden sort of ring around the number representing their strength. Those units carry over. Now, any unit with a gray surrounding line does not carry over. So, for instance, this unit will not carry over. Maybe we just didn't get him. So we'll name someone else after you, man. I do apologize for that if that's the case. It may not be. And what is this? We can't fire in the rain with our ships? Oh, come on. This must be really serious rainstorm. Okay, we're going to keep on moving. Reinforcements. Got so many infantry here in the north of the country. At this point, the Norwegians wouldn't know where they were being invaded from. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this guy. This guy does have a nice golden thing here. So we're going to call this one Cable Nexus. Okay, very nice. I do want to move this ship out just to engage the enemy, but we'll have to wait and see. Let's keep attacking. Yeah, it's just kind of a bit of an old game. We try to keep things fairly current. You know, we are doing a Panzer Corps stream today, so occasionally we will play an older game like that. But yeah, we haven't done. I don't think we've done Victory and Glory, Napoleon since I've been here actually, which has been about 11 and a half months. So yeah, maybe we'll do it eventually if we get enough people that would like to see it. But we'll have to wait and see what they say. Yeah, great game. I like it. I like Victory and Glory Napoleon. Okay, I'm going to end the turn here. I want to make sure we've... Oh, no, I don't want to do that. What I love about this game, this is, well, one of many things, the undo button. The undo button, especially for me, is essential. Okay, let's end the turn. First, I want to make sure I moved all of the relevant units, and I think I did. So we're going to end the turn here. Hopefully the rain will stop. Cool, 9 of 25. And remember, one thing about this particular mission, it's not enough for us to, get there at the last second and take this city. We need 9 turns between now and the end. So basically, if we get to turn, is it 24, excuse me, 26, we're in some trouble. Turn 26, turn 16, we're in some trouble, excuse me. So we need to try and take that city before turn 16, and that might be a little more difficult than we anticipated. So we're going to try, but who knows? Who knows what's going to happen? I do want to bring this bomber in, and this is, that's Daly's Night Fighters. Let's bring in Kandra's bombing squad. Oh, Kandra! All right, we'll open fire here with the 16th Panzer Division. Nice. And actually, I just realized that they actually got some reinforcements, so Kandra would not have been able to destroy that thing anyway. Kind of frustrating, but what can you do? And I think we'll go ahead and start firing at this unit. A grips cheat button. I like that one. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Wouldn't be surprised at all. Agrippa's oops button. We'll just change it. It won't say undo anymore. It'll just say oops. With my face and like a smile and a thumbs up. And that'll be it. Like, oops, yep, you made a mistake too. It's okay. We'll join the club. Alright, we're going to keep on moving. I do want to keep at least 1 unit here in Oslo to defend. And actually, if we're going to keep 1 unit here, we probably need to keep 2 units here. Because Oslo doesn't just compromise the actual port city of Oslo, but it also compromises the airfield. Both are equally as important. So we want to be very, very careful. Also, what's this tank doing up here? Oh, no, Cable. Look what I found. Oh, my goodness, Cable. I'm so sorry. Look what I found, Cable Nexus. I found your tank. It's doing just fine. The Cable Nexus tank is here. So Cable asked us to look at the stats for his tank. There we go. We need the Agrippa oops button again. So we're going to take a look at these stats here. It doesn't look like Cable has any kills. But if we take a look here, occasionally we could see the kills-losses ratio. So the kills-losses ratio is 28 to 21, and that's just based off the damage he's done, etc. He hasn't gotten any kills yet, but he's well on his way. I don't want to waste him against these infantry units here. We can basically ignore them. We can essentially ignore the entire central part of the country and still get a great victory, and that's exactly what we're trying to do. So we're going to keep on moving, and we might bring Cable over here to take on this area, but I'm not sure yet. I'm not really sure. Let's get some reinforcements for this guy. We have to wait a bit. We'll go here to the city of Vossevangen and get some reinforcements. The original XCOM, you could use an undo button, yes. Although XCOM with an undo button would be so cheap. So cheap. We can't bring in any reinforcements either, which is a bit creepy. But we can use our artillery against the enemy infantry. I mean, that enemy infantry squad is kind of just lurking around this city, waiting for this unit to be, you know, damaged heavily by the enemy aircraft, and then they're going to try to take it. I'm almost certain that's what they're going to do. And either way, even if we take the city, we're going to have to hold out for quite a while. Okay, let's end the turn. Oh, nice, Pixel. So you got the hardcover manual of Field of Glory 2. Yeah, I've seen it, and it's absolutely beautiful. Come on, boys. All right, the Donut Creek Brigade has taken another kill. Really good. We're going to move him out of the way now and get him some reinforcements. Get this guy some reinforcements too. And in this case, I'm not really too concerned about the truck being out here, because even if the enemy does attack our truck, they're going to have to leave the city, and we'll just take the city from them. So I'm kind of almost hoping that they'll attack the Slith Brigade. And yes, the truck is carrying the Slith Brigade. So we've got to be very, very careful here. We're going to move Cable Nexus's tanks over here. And basically just prepare them for a possible contact. And let's see if we can't take out some of the enemy units here. There's a sunk enemy ship. Beautiful. Let's try to sink another one, or at least damage it. Can we sink a ship with an infantry squad? Let's try. Oh, very close. Very close. Sturmpanzer. Oh, the Sturmpanzer missed. Although I'm sure that the actual ship captain is terrified, like, oh my goodness. These guys are about to sink my ship, and this water is extremely cold. We're off the coast of Norway, for goodness sake. All right, let's see. I think we can end the turn here. We can go ahead and get some reinforcements there for the fighter plane. And this guy's going to need some ammunition soon. As you could see, the 2nd Wehrmacht Infantry Division is running out of ammunition. That's not good. Ooh, look at that. We've got some enemies approaching. I didn't expect that at all, but we've definitely got some enemies approaching from Namsos, excuse me, trying to take back Trondheim. Very sneaky, very sneaky. Unfortunately for you, you have no chance. Let's go ahead and get some reinforcements to these boys. Get this guy up here to sort of watch the enemy. Open fire on the aircraft carrier, because why not? And we'll do the same here. With the light cruiser, the French light cruiser. So as you can see, the Norwegians got a lot of support from the French and the British. Was that enough to stave off a German victory? No, it wasn't. And I hope it's not enough to stave off a German victory here. We're about to take what is basically the final city here, unless we want to go for Namsos before a victory. So let's go ahead and send Pixel's Prussians forward. Good work, Pixel's Prussians. And the city is going to be open for us to take very, very soon. In fact, look at that. Beautiful. And now it's ours. The city of Bergen is under German control. Gotta watch our ammunition, though. I said I wouldn't, but I'm headed towards Bergen. You know, primarily because if we can take Bergen right now, we can win. That simple. But it's such a tiny area to take. I mean, there's such a small, you know, movement amount. There's such a small area to move in. That it's nearly impossible. So actually, our remaining heavy cruisers are doing really well against the enemy boats. They might actually manage to grab a few kills here. Let's take a look here. Let's get another shot with our heavy cruiser. Open fire here. Nice! So we just sunk the enemy heavy cruiser. That's a British heavy cruiser. And we almost sunk that one. In the meantime, I want to get some reinforcements to this German unit. This Polish unit is cut off, and this is the same guy that was harassing our men before. So I'm actually going to go ahead and bring in Cable Nexus's tanks to assist in hopefully taking out this this enemy unit. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and move on with the attack. I want to go ahead and move this guy up too to assist with this attack. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to make it, but we'll try. So let's go ahead and attack here. Ooh, that heavy machine gun. Well, they didn't hurt us either, so you know what? We'll survive. I really want to move this guy here in truck form. I know we're going to be attacked if we do it, but we're also going to probably be able to take the city faster. I'm calling it. Okay, let's see. We're still going to try to take that city of Namsos. Actually, I'm going to go back here because we can hit the enemy artillery. And the enemy artillery is going to obviously provide some cover fire to a lot of these units. So let's move this guy up. Let's move up our paratroopers. 3 down. Not bad, not bad. We'll attack here even though we probably shouldn't. Oh boy, they've got some really heavy machine guns there. Wow, okay, so they definitely hit our German unit with a lot of firepower there. I'm going to try to steal the airfield from them. I'm getting a little sneaky here. I'll open fire on this unit because I know they're about to run out of ammunition. And we might be able to save, might being a key word here, we might be able to save this guy. So I'm going to try with the Fallschirmjäger. Let's move up here. There we go. Nice. So that unit is gone. And this unit's not going anywhere. I'm keeping him here. Let's take a look at that infantry unit that was bothering us before. All right, we're moving in the Slith Brigade for the final kill. Nice. Still no unlocks, though, in terms of medals or heroes. We haven't unlocked any, and that's kind of upset me because I wanted to show that off to you guys. Let's end the turn. Okay, 9 turns away. Yeah, this may be tough. Oh, come on. So they just completely destroyed our unit there. Totally destroyed. I think that's going to stop our chances of actually going ahead and managing to do anything. I mean, in terms of taking that city, yeah, I think that's pretty much shot our chances. We'll end the turn. Some reinforcements here. Get some reinforcements here as well. Ooh, look at that. Another group of enemies. It looks like, oh, the Chasseurs Alpines. This is amazing. So French Chasseurs are at this battle. That is really cool. We've got the enemy down 6. Oh, come on. We've got to be able to win this now. If the Chasseurs don't ruin it for us, we can actually win. I hope they don't switch the units here. Oh my goodness, those Chasseurs just killed an entire group of our units, guys. An entire group. This is going to come down to one move. Really is one move. Okay, we won that. Now can we hold out against the Chasseurs? We're going to go ahead and see. I'm going to move this unit here as a bit of bait. End the turn. Oh, come on. And that's a decisive victory. Very cool. We got it. We got it. Actually quite happy there. So we will proceed and we'll take a look at what the next mission is going to be. An impressive campaign in Norway, Herr General. Most impressive. With Norway firmly under German protection, we have secured a vital trade with Sweden and dealt the Allies a serious blow. Thanks to your efforts, we also have an excellent staging ground for any future operations in the North Sea. Continue this fine work and I will mention you to the High Command. Okay.
It is good to see you here in Aachen, Herr General. Your skills will truly be put to the test in Operation Fall Gelb, von Manstein's plan to attack against the Low Countries. As you may know, there is a lot of talk among certain generals that this plan will achieve nothing but a panzer graveyard. Prove them wrong, and gain him as a powerful friend. Your primary objective is to break through the defending French, British and Belgian troops to reach the English Channel. High Command believes we can push all the way to the White Cliffs of Dover themselves if we are able to capture our objectives quickly enough. Utilizing the Ardennes forest, you may be able to bypass the Maginot Linie and smash the enemy lines at Sedan. This potentially risky strategy should allow you to outflank and encircle some of your more difficult objectives. All of Germany is united behind you in this endeavor. Do not disappoint us, Herr General.
Herr General. Okay. All right, guys. So, look at this. High Command has allocated an elite unit to our list. And, of course, we've got to deal with the Low Countries now. Belgium, the Netherlands, and some of France as well. But what I'm going to do here is I'm going to save this game. So we're going to call this just user save. We are going to be ending the stream here. We've done about an hour and 50 minutes, close to. We started the stream a little bit early today, just because, about 10 minutes early, just because I really wanted to play some Panzer Corps. So I think we did pretty well, guys. I do apologize that we didn't manage to get any heroes in any of our units. I was really looking forward to that, but I rest assured that in this game, when you right-click on a unit, we have to deploy them first. Right-click on a unit, you're going to get some information about said unit, etc. And you can actually unlock heroes. You can unlock abilities, which are going to help your unit. And yeah, maybe next time, exactly. Oh, danke, Dowley. How shame on you! I will be speaking to the Oberstleutnant about what you have said. I am from Bavaria. I'm pure Deutschland. As soon as it comes out, sure. Absolutely. Thanks to you guys too. Oh, I like the well-played Hearthstone thing there. Very cool. All right, guys. Thank you so much for stopping by. Had a great time. I hope you did too. I'll see you in the next one.